YouTube. What's good, YouTube boys? Today we have It Wasn't Supposed to End Like This. The thumbnail was Jaylen Brown smiling at Luka. So I guess he's talking about the finals. Well, obviously he's talking about the finals. Let's see what JxmyHighroller is talking about. Under 2,000, under 20,000 on Instagram. T.YT. Let's get into it. Where's my mouse? Where is my mouse? Yep, facts. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Let's be real. The Mavs are not finals good. Like nobody thought they was finna make the go on the run they did. Let's be real. Like the Mavs is the Clippers. We not surprised. Luka always beat the Clippers, but we wouldn't expect him to make it to the finals. Let's be real. They did get hot at the right time.
Can you say something nice about the Celtics?
Absolutely not.
Just go
What?
home, get damn already.
There's no way y'all Reddit. Reddit. What is this? No, hell, fucking no. I don't ever compare this weak ass ring Boston finna get compared to anything the Goats did. This is one of the sorriest rings. This is right above KD ring with the Warriors. Literally, that's how much low of the ring this is. Like, the niggas did not play nobody. All the KD rings is at the bottom.
Get the bazooka.
The easiest rings.
It's the NBA Finals, and you know what that means. A new champion will be crowned. Legacies will be cemented. The torch passed from one team to another, and some of the most scorching hot takes you've ever laid eyes on. Today, we're going to take a look at some of these takes. NBA Finals Edition. The good, the bad, and the downright horrific.
Arguably the best offensive backcourt in the history of the NBA, and Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving.
History's crazy. History's crazy, but they nice.
Today's video is sponsored by Factor 75.
Kyrie had LeBron, and LeBron's better than Luka, so that's already a better duo. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't blow me now. KD and Curry and KD bitch ass is better than that.
2024 NBA Finals have been a bit one-sided. And with my rotten team on vacation for the last 2 months,
You're a
I
Blazers
unfortunately
fan?
have no dog in this race.
Sorry to hear
Instead,
that.
I cope by watching other fans viciously duke it out while their team fights for NBA supremacy. And almost as entertaining as the finals itself are some of the takes and opinions that emerge from said duking. And here are some of the more interesting ones I came across. Now, our first take comes from a fan that says that if the Celtics win the finals, Luka Doncic should still be considered for the finals MVP.
They're not gonna give. That's not gonna
my
happen.
friend, I know you're
If that's the case, LeBron would happen with LeBron, bro. It's not happening, bro.
tough position. Losing in the finals is not an easy thing to go through. I mean, being a Blazers fan, I personally wouldn't know the feeling, but I assume it's got to be painful. But I do know where you're coming from, because LeBron's my favorite player, and I had to watch this. The 2015 finals. If anyone tells you basketball is a 5-on-5 sport, they're lying. Because I had to watch this man get jumped 5v1 versus one of the greatest teams in modern times. With Timofey Mozgov and J.R. Smith by his side, LeBron dragged this series to 6 games while averaging 36 points,
Oh my,
13 rebounds,
oh,
and 9 assists.
oh
in the
my
series.
lord!
And while watching Matthew
And if his
Dellavedova-
teammates wasn't ass, he would have been averaging 10, 11 assists. So he's been averaging a triple double.
nearly go into cardiac arrest trying to chase Stephen Curry around for 40 minutes, many fans asked the question, even if the Cavs lose this series, should LeBron still receive Finals MVP? He's clearly the best player on the floor. The answer was no, and it will always be no. Instead, the award went to the man who was guarding LeBron. To give some perspective,
LeBron averaged
on how
36
LeBron
and he got Finals MVP.
He single-handedly
Wow.
willed the Cavs to a championship in 2015. Here's a breakdown of how much he was contributing to his team in that final series. By himself, LeBron accounted for 38% of the Cavaliers' points, 56% of their assists, 28% of their rebounds, 60%.
If that usage was, if we used LeBron a little slightly more, we would have won that.
of the total points generated throughout the series and was able to win.
And if
2
Kevin Love and
games.
Kyrie didn't get hurt,
So far in the 2024 finals,
LeBron's
Luka
luck, bro.
single-handedly makes up for 33% of the Mavericks' points, 40% of their assists, 24% of their rebounds, and 48%.
But I'm having like a flashback. Like, who hurt Kevin Love? I remember. Somebody yanked his shoulder. You yanked a ring from LeBron too doing that. Because even if we just had Kevin Love, we win that series. Was it Kelly Olynyk? Let me chill before I get mad. I'm about to crash.
Of the total points generated by the team. It doesn't matter how well a player plays in the finals. You have to win it to even be considered for the finals MVP. The award is for the best player on the winning team, not just the best player in the series. And if LeBron's performance in the 2015 finals didn't warrant a finals MVP despite the loss,
then no one
I'm
should.
not sure if anything ever will. Now here's a take for all the Celtics fans out there. This fan says that a championship for Boston this season would make Jason Tatum better than Paul Pierce. Now, let me begin by saying Paul Pierce has become one of the most underrated stars of the
Not gonna
past.
lie, he probably already better than Paul Pierce.
That
nigga's already better than this nigga.
A cornerstone to the Celtics franchise for 15 years. Some moments and opinions he's had over the last few years have kind of skewed the public's perception on him, but that doesn't change how awesome he was as a player. But with that being said, as an individual player, Jason Tatum is already better than Paul Pierce was. Tatum has a more
okay, he said it for me.
game. He's a much better player.
I already said
he's
it.
More versatile, and where Pierce really shined with his scoring and shooting ability, Tatum does even that at about the same rate and caliber. Keep in mind,
Shit, I already
Pierce
know.
did play in the slowest era in NBA history, so his numbers don't quite do him justice. Adjusted for the pace of today's NBA, his numbers would look something like this. Really similar to what we've seen from Tatum throughout his career. But overall, Tatum has already peaked higher than Pierce did. He is a far better defensive player than Pierce was, and he's more versatile on both ends of the floor. Tatum already has 10 times the MVP shares Pierce did in his 19-year career. Individually, Tatum has been good enough for long enough to say that he has a bigger impact on a game-to-game basis than Pierce did.
Damn,
You can
Zubac?
still make an argument
I mean,
for Pierce
no,
being
that
a
wasn't
better
Zubac,
player
but
throughout his career. But if the Celtics win a ring this year, and especially if Jason Tatum wins a Finals MVP, then that argument no longer exists. But even without those accolades on his resume, I agree with this take. Jason Tatum is better than Paul Pierce was, and a ring this season would
that
cement
nigga Derek White so bald.
it. Now this next take came live on air during the Western Conference Finals, and fans are interpreting it in a few different ways. In the midst of going up 3-0 on the Timberwolves, Stan Van Gundy said that Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving are arguably the best offensive backcourt in the history of the NBA.
They have two guys that are pretty electrifying as well.
LeBron and Kyrie. What the fuck?
Is going to be challenged trying to slow them down. Arguably the best offensive
Nigga, a better version of Kyrie and a better version of Luka. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, it's literally Kyrie, a better version, younger version, and Luka is he basically Luka is like a worse version of LeBron just because he's not athletic. If Luka was athletic like LeBron, he literally would be LeBron, like with the step back jumper. But yeah, bro, it's both upgrade. Like, come on, bro. LeBron have a step back too. I'm acting like you don't have a step back.
Now, Luka and Kyrie have only played about 70 games together, and this is their first postseason playing together, and they haven't really accomplished much in the grand scheme of things, and about a million other reasons why this sounds crazy at first. But Stan wasn't implying anything about success or accomplishments, just simply as an offensive duo, Luka and Kyrie might be the best backcourt we've ever seen. And if we're just talking about offensive ability, then there really aren't many backcourts that stack up against this one. That short list may include 2018 Harden and Chris Paul, 2021 Harden and Kyrie. If we consider Luka to be a guard, then surely LeBron and Kyrie in 2017 would be considered a backcourt duo as well. Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker were pretty damn good.
First of all, the disrespect on Tim Duncan. First of all, second of all, nigga, that's not no top duo. The fuck you even? Nigga, you should have said Tony Parker, Tim Duncan. And I'm still not giving you that. Nigga.
Good. This fan might be onto something with his choice of the best backcourt of all time, and of course, the two elephants in the room. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. For the sake of this argument, if we ignore the accomplishments and
Why are
the
you
time
showing
these
Chris
duos
Paul?
played together and just approach this
Why
from
are you
the
showing
aspect
James
of
Harden?
offensive ability and production, then Luka and Kyrie are actually in the
Yo,
conversation.
Kyrie might have the best teammates of all time. Oh my gosh. LeBron, KD, James Harden, Luka. Who else do he have? Kevin Love. Oh my lord. Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Nigga, what the fuck? This nigga play with everybody. I feel like I'm missing somebody else.
For the best offensive backcourt in NBA history. Taking the best versions of each of these backcourts throughout the years and looking at some of their numbers like points per game, total points generated per game, this statistic factors in assists to their total offensive output, shooting efficiency, and their offensive impact through offensive estimated plus minus, then it's pretty tough to choose just one backcourt out of these five. Luka and Kyrie are the most productive, and they're just
Out of all of these, damn, prime Clay, prime Curry. I might go prime Clay, prime Curry. No, whoa, my bad. Excuse me. We got prime LeBron and prime Kyrie. Then I'm going prime. Yeah. Then I go Luka. Then I go this. No, yeah. And then this is last, obviously. I don't even know why this is up here. But yeah.
about as impactful offensively as these other backcourts. But once you factor in the shot making, scoring versatility, gravity, and all the little things that make a player special offensively that the numbers might not account for, then you could definitely make an argument that Luka and Kyrie are the most offensively talented backcourt in NBA history. Now, as to how good they are, well then if we can't use accolades and accomplishments and this is just an eye test kind of thing, then that's pretty subjective. Steph and Klay were good enough to win 4 titles together, but I guess you could say that as a backcourt, they weren't as good at
No, they was not. They had Kevin fucking Durant. Give him 2 free ones.
basketball as the combination of Luka and Kyrie. Harden and Kyrie were really good at basketball, but
okay, that was
really
okay. They did win 2 by themselves though.
It feels a
But
bit wrong to not at least consider that.
that just pissed me off. Like you gotta make that out, make that point.
These backcourts actually did together. This entire
That's a key part in LeBron's history. KD going to the fucking Warriors. You know how much rings LeBron will be sitting on right now? And if Kevin Love, just imagine perfect world. Kevin Love, Kyrie don't get hurt. Kevin Durant is not a bitch. How many rings will LeBron have? How many?
Very quickly. But in terms of exactly what Stan Van Gundy was referring to, offensive excellence, then Luka and Kyrie are in
We're
fact
going every year,
one
no
of
matter
the
what,
best
we're going.
backcourts the game has ever seen. Our next take is one of the more unhinged takes I've seen recently. Let's not sugarcoat it. Jason Tatum has underperformed a bit over the last couple weeks, and coming off the heels of a Jaylen Brown Conference Finals MVP,
This is normal Jason Tatum in the finals.
Tatum's superstar label has been put into question. The peak.
I've been saying this before anybody. Don't say that. No. I've been saying this. Tatum is not a superstar. He's an all-star. I've been saying this before the finals, before the playoffs, before everything, before anybody.
And this right here. Fans claiming that Jason Tatum is an elite role player. The LeBron
I said an all-star.
Tobias Harris's, if you will.
I said an all-star. I'm not gonna say a role player.
Context that I almost want to start rooting for the Celtics purely out of spite. Since the start of the conference finals, which is when this discourse really started to gain traction, Tatum has been averaging 26
all-star.
points, 7 assists, and 10 rebounds a game on 52% true shooting while winning all 6 games. Those are all NBA numbers in the playoffs, and people are calling him a role player. In fact,
I ain't
there
say
have
that.
only been 7 players in the history
I'm not calling
of
him
the
a role
NBA
player.
to make it past the first round while averaging these numbers in a playoff run. Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, LeBron, Giannis, Jokic, Luka, and Jason Tatum. A really, really good group of elite role players. Now, I will be the first to say that Tatum has drifted into unwarranted territory over the last year or two, with some fans trying to jam him into the top 5 players in the NBA discussion when he isn't. But even when Tatum has a subpar stretch of games, or doesn't fit the typical mold of high-volume, ultra-bucket-getting superstar that we like to see, he is still one of the best players on the planet. Calling him an elite role player is hyperbole. I get that. But the less brain rot version of this argument is that Jason Tatum isn't a star in this league. And
He's an all-star. Yeah. Stop trying to justify how bad Tatum has been. He's just not him, and he's not. He's not him. Like he's not him to like to take over a team. He's not. Jason Tatum really a playoff fraud. Yeah. They didn't play nobody. That's why I'm gonna just say yeah. They didn't play nobody, bro. Everybody been fucking hurt and shit. Tatum is not a superstar. He's just a good player. That's bad. Hold on. He's just a good player oh yeah, facts. I thought that was that role player shit. He mid with an elite supporting cast around him. I'm not gonna say he's mid. He's 2 players on his team that's better than him. 2 players on his team? Oh, playing better than him. Okay.
And this is 100%.
At best, he's an all-star reserve replacement. I don't even know he's a replacement. Yeah, I guess he's a.
Wrong.
I guess he's a
no
replacement.
Metric or game or series or play that you could use to make this argument. At times, I too am not a big fan of the Celtics. This, however, does not send me into psychosis claiming one of the best players in the world is a role player.
He's not one of the best players in the world.
But let me know what y'all think. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And
I'm not calling him a role player. He's just not the best on his team. He's not. He's overrated as fuck. Basically, what I'm saying. Jason Tatum is overrated. Breaking news. Like, come on. Everybody knows that. Let me know what you think about that down below. Is Jason Tatum overrated to you? Actually, it's not even is he overrated to you. Like, he's over fucking rated. Get it through your fucking head. He's overrated, buddy. I'm out this bitch.